Hey there everyone, welcome to another episode of ARK Survival here on the Hadescraft Survival server. And yeah, I'm jumping side to side, I'm not sure why, but it's fun and something I just thought I'd do. So, welcome back guys. Now, you may notice this is not where my base is, and that's a very true thing. This is actually the savannah near where my base is set up. And if you remember from some of the earlier episodes, I wanted to try and find a waterfall somewhere, and I looked around, I couldn't find one, which made sense, because this is a savanna, and it's supposed to be a little bit drier, etc., etc., but it's got the hills and the mountains for it, so I thought I would come over here and go ahead and make a waterfall, and I thought I would have you guys come along for that ride in this episode. So that's what we're doing, we're making a waterfall. Now, the reason I'm not using that giant hill over there, you can kind of see in the distance, sort of, when I'm not looking directly at it, is because someone's got a base kind of thing set there. Like, they have a little bit of farm that hasn't changed since I got on the server, and torches. I'm assuming they're no longer an active player, but I don't want to step on anyone's toes since I'm relatively new and whatnot. So I'm actually going to make the waterfall right here. And you can see I've already done a little bit of work on it, and I did go ahead and create a little bit of a lake up here. That's going to feed the waterfall, and we're going to expand this a little bit as well, just because I feel like a bigger lake is necessary for this size waterfall. So we'll work on that, but first things first, we want to dig this out, this little channel here, so that it's stone all the way down. And basically that's just like, I want it to feel right for the erosion effects. Obviously the water is going to carve away any loose dirt and leave you with just the stone. Now, I do apologize if I sniffle or cough a little bit. I've been a little under the weather, so forgive me for that, guys. Hopefully it's not too irritating. It's certainly been irritating for me, and I'm hoping that oh darn it, my shovel broke. Okay, I'm hoping that a good night's sleep and some NyQuil will fix that right up, but I don't know for sure. So I guess we will see. If any of you are religious, if you wanted to pray for speedy recovery, that would be awesome, and I would thank you for that. And if you're not, cross your fingers or do a dance, or I don't know. Just do whatever comes naturally to elicit good things. Alright, see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's probably quite enough of that. So yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this. I feel like that's a weird thing here. Well, this will be a fun little, like, hidden grotto behind the waterfall. I like that. Let's leave it. So, you guys who are watching, you know that that's there, and not everyone will, and so you're special in that way. I don't know, maybe we'll leave a chest back there for someone to find. But basically what I want to do with this later on, not right now, like right now this is just an aesthetics project, but a little bit later, after we've done the dome, and gotten our basics set up and really kind of have a solid groundwork going, I want to build an aqueduct system off of this waterfall that feeds an above, like an on-ground in the desert city, because I think that would be cool, and it sort of makes sense that you would need water in a desert to make a thriving and successful city. And so this aqueduct system will supply that. Which, you know, it makes sense in my mind, and not that that's really the only important thing, but, you know, it's kind of important, right? Sorta. Alright, not that important, but, you know, you get the idea. Okay, and I kind of want to dig this down so it goes down to stone too. I'm not super committed to that. So it depends on how far down this dirt goes. Oh, that is taking way too long. Alright. Air. I need air. Alright, so let's make a workbench real quick and make ourselves a new shovel because that is just taking forever. Shovel. Where's the sun at? Okay, we got time. No, nothing. Nothing for me. Okay. No, we're gonna leave that. I'm trying to make it look more naturally generated, and it's... I don't know, I always had trouble with that, but I think that'll work. Okay, so there we go. And now we just need to release the river, as Treebeard would say. Sorry, I'm kind of a Lord of the Rings fan, if you didn't notice from that comment. Like, I'm not super crazy, like, I know all the things about it, but I do enjoy it. I watch it occasionally. And I'm in the process of reading the books because I've been told that they're better, and so far they seem to be. I'm not super far into it yet, but I look forward to getting a bit deeper into it because it's a lot of fun so far. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. Where's the sun at? Yeah, let's jump down real quick and kind of see where it's at. The fast way. That's a little rough. Oh, it looks so squarish. Not 100% how to fix that. I'm not sure it even needs fixing, honestly. Just because it's got those natural little divots and things to it where it's eroded away. It's like it's eroded away the dirt. I like it. I like it. And I think that'll work. Now the aqueduct will obviously... I'm not sure if I want to have it actually interrupt the waterfall and feed off of that, or if I'm going to do like a separate channel off to the side, feeding off of the lake that I'm making up here. But we'll see what we end up doing with that. That's a little ways off, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So, alright guys, what do you think? Should I get rid of this tree, or... Nah, let's keep the tree. And kind of expand it out this way. Well, I didn't mean to do that just yet, but that's okay. almost nighttime. There's going to be monsters coming out. Obviously that... Okay, lag a little bit. Obviously we don't want this just randomly poking out for no reason. And we do want it to be a little deeper than it is. Okay. So now I could work through the night, but I feel like that's going to be a little dangerous. So what we're going to do is actually make a little dirt shelter right over here. And that keeps me safe from zombies, creepers, skeletons, and witches and spiders. Although I guess the spiders can crawl on top, but they can't get in because they're too wide, and etc, etc. So basically, I'm going to sit out the night because there's other people on the server and I don't have a bed. So even if I could get them to sleep, I wouldn't be able to. So it wouldn't really help at all. But I'm not going to make you guys watch that or sit through it, so I'm going to cut out here and I'll be back once the night's over. Alright, so see you in just a minute, guys. Alright, guys, and we are back. The night is over. And it's storm cloudy. But that is okay. I don't see any monsters around. If you see any sneaking up behind me, just let me know. And I'll kill them. Or, you know, get owned by them. And that really does cover the options, doesn't it? So, let's get back in here. How big should we make this? I'm not sure. I'm thinking big. And apparently I will need another shovel. So let's make that happen. First we'll need some more sticks. So that's that. Don't have a lot of cobble left, so I guess we'll make a cup. Oh. Not sure what I was doing there. It certainly wasn't making a shovel the way that I know how. Alright, so there's that. And I should probably use an axe to collect that, not a shovel. Okay. So, now that you're done watching me derp around a little... I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long week. I'm tired. I'm certain that all of you have had weeks such as that in your lifetimes, where everything just seems like it takes forever, and you're just like, oh, why won't this week end? I'm so over it. Let's move on to new stuff. And that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm ready for the weekend. As I'm sure many of you have been at some point in your lives. I don't know where you are, Blocks. You're clearly not right there, though. Okay. No idea. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that. Take care of that. And let's get the bucket and start filling the water in here. After we do that. I don't understand why those aren't right there. Okay. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. So basically I'm filling in this bottom section first because that's the only way that the top part is going to come out nice and level, and if you don't do this first you kind of have to guess and try and figure out where to put water underneath, and it's weird and hard and something I don't particularly feel like doing. and I feel like I'm putting water in all the wrong places to make this happen correctly. See, that's what I had to do right there. See, now that's an infinite source, and we can start placing water here, and here, and here. And now that's an infinite source. And all of that's infinite. And that should go across most of the way. Although it didn't get that block, which is okay. And I'm sort of mumbling to myself. So you guys know that sometimes I'm a little crazy. And this is just one of those instances. And hopefully you're kind of used to it by now. And if not, welcome to the channel. Okay, so almost got this. There's some weird currents here that I want to get rid of. Not super happy about. Okay. Okay. I know that that can go away. I know that that can go away. What do we got? Alright, that's a weird one. Right there? Yep, that's it. See? And that's a lake. Now, it's a fairly kidney-shaped lake, but I like it. Managed to avoid the trees. It seems like it's big enough to supply a waterfall, and rain would fill it, and whatnot. So, that's kind of where that's at. Let me get rid of a couple more dirt blocks here to kind of really do that up, and then let's do something kind of fun here. And block off. Oh, did it not? That's interesting. There it goes. Alright, so what I want to do now kind of do that and just see where the water flow ends up with it being so adjusted. And of course it's raining down here because this is a river biome. Alright, and I like that. Yep, I like it. I think it's good. So I think we're going to call that right there. So we'll go ahead and head back to the base after we take one more look at this from the side. Oh yeah, I think that's really cool. It's got the little bits there and here and right here that makes it look less symmetrical and a little bit, yeah, that's good. That's good, I like that. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments, but I think that's a nice waterfall. And I think that really adds to the area. And hopefully the people that live around here agree, assuming they'll even see it. So like I said, I have a strong suspicion that most of the people that live around here are inactive at this point. Now the reason I'm not using this one is because of that one player that seems to be inactive, but there's one on the other side of the hill that does actually seem to be an active player. And I'll kind of show you their stuff real quick here as we go along. And it'll be pretty obvious, and whatnot, but that's fine. I love that it's raining on the river in between the savanna and the desert, because the river is a different biome. But then it's not at all on either of the things between. So it's literally just where the river is. Okay, so we have this huge mountain thing, but then we also have like that, which is clearly part of someone's base structure, which I don't want to mess with at all. So building off of this was not really an option. The idea is to keep it out of sight of other people's bases and stuff. And I mean, even this over here, someone's taken a bunch of sand off, and I assume it's this person. But I don't mind that so much. Eventually I'll probably tear into that, but that'll be much, much later. And likely after I get a hold of that person and make sure that they're not going to use this area for anything. So you'll also know that I made the switch from bread to steaks. That's because I ran out of bread and I had steaks left over from killing cows. But now we've got some sugarcane planted so we can get paper for books, and got some more exciting stuff. Of course, you remember we finished the outline stuff for the platform, so we just need to fill that in yet, but I will do that off camera since it's kind of a big project. And I'll tell you what that was for in a minute. I did some more work down in the mines, and lag. Okay, well that was fun. And it honestly wasn't much. Like I dug a little extra thing. I expanded the cow farm here. And I'm waiting for the wheat to grow so I can feed them again. But yeah, like I dug an extra section of the larger tunnels and extra sections of the side tunnels as well. And I found literally everything I was looking for. I found exactly 4 diamonds, which gave me enough to make a pick. And with the one I found before, enough to make an enchantment table. And then I found lava, so I grabbed 4 buckets of that and made myself enough obsidian to make the enchantment table. And of course I had leather and sugarcane for the paper, so I made a book, and I put together that little baby. So we'll get that going here. Obviously I need to kill some cows for their delicious meats and their skin, which makes an excellent cover for books. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you into food and books. Well, fine. You go back to your friends. Alright, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I guess I can understand that. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at so far. We've got the stuff made. It's nighttime apparently, and stuff is spawning, so I should probably go inside, and that's a baby zombie. I hate baby zombies. And I will tell you why. They are fast, they do not burn in sunlight, and there was a while when they first came out where they did not drop experience, and I was like, for real? What a ripoff. And it really was. It was a ripoff. There's no way that you can talk me out of that sentiment. So, okay guys, that was the episode for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you've ever wondered how to make a waterfall, that's kind of how I go about doing it. I try to follow the natural pattern that we see in nature. And kind of take the wall down to stone like it's been eroded away, and give it some sort of source, like a lake or an underground river or something that you can kind of feed off of. And just sort of go from there. But you did notice with the waterfall you couldn't see the hidden grotto, so that's a cool thing. We might be able to do something with that later. But for right now, there's a cool waterfall over there, and eventually we'll get to making an aqueduct out of it. So thanks for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure doing this episode for you, and hopefully you'll come back for some more. So if you liked this, leave a like, and if you are not subscribed yet, definitely go ahead and make that happen so that you can get updates when we're making new videos and doing new things, and that way you're never out of the loop. So, thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I will talk with you later.